Okay, welcome back to Complete Football Africa. Big game this weekend. Mamelodi Sundowns in the CAF Champions League is going to be meeting Lupopo, who is our favorite team. What's the name of that guy with Lupopo who always acts crazy during the games, Mr. TK?
Mukoko.
Yeah, that crazy guy. So now South Africa has a chance to get its revenge.
Mukoko.
Yeah, they have a chance, even though it's a different team. On behalf of South Africa, on behalf of fans, they'll get to get their revenge on that character. So this is going to be a very good match. It's going to be in Pretoria. And Sundowns are favorite to do well, but they have to be careful because this Lupopo team is dangerous. The key matchup here is going to be in the midfield. Can you give us a breakdown of how you think the tactics are going to play out, Mr. TK?
Yeah, the tactics are going to be simple. When the game starts, you'll see Sundowns playing maybe through a 3-2-4. They're going to be very attackive with that midfield shape, obviously controlling midfield at all times. Pressing triggers. Sometimes they will give you the ball to try and start the ball at the back. Mm-hmm. And then they will set those little pressing traps where they might release players like Matthews if they play him, and release a player like a Reyners or a Shalulile, which this game looks like is a match for Shalulile.
Is Reyners going to play? I know that Dwane might be injured. Is Reyners injured? Is he going to be playing?
Reyners, I'm not sure. But
yeah, that's the key question here.
Yeah, so I
Dwane also.
Yeah.
But I mean, the team has depth. Have they brought in any new players, Mr. Sigodi? Because I know Dwane might be injured, and
Sundowns.
Go ahead.
Yes, they are back now. Even Reyners is back on the team now.
Oh, okay, they're back. So they don't have the injury problem.
So, no. They don't have injury problems. But I see. This is the game where Sundowns needs to bury the game here in South Africa.
Yeah,
and I think they will bury the game because
that team is dangerous. In where are they from? Is it Congo?
DRC.
DRC, yeah.
Congo.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah, they need to bury the game here in South Africa, which is, I think, they will. Because if you look at Sundowns, there's no team in Africa that can stand a Mamelodi Sundowns. This Mamelodi Sundowns. But the problem with them is the finishing. They need to bury their chances when they create their chances. If they can create their chances, they're able to kill Lupopo maybe 4-5-0.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'm predicting 2-0. Well, I guess at least 2-0. We'll see. Go ahead. What were you going to say here?
Because if you look at Lupopo, they'll be playing for a draw so that they can go to Lubumbashi and bury the game there in DRC because they know very well in Congo they are going to be aggressive.
Did their coach used to coach in the South African League? Lupopo's coach, Bukasa.
No, he was coaching the under 20.
Under 20, okay. In Congo, in DRC. Okay, he's a good coach.
In Congo. Yeah, he's a very good. Yeah. He's a young, very good coach. So all they're going to do here, they're going to park the bus and try to get at least a point. So now, what Sundowns needs to do is to make sure they break their low block because they're going to play a low block. There's no way they're going to press Sundowns. They're going to play a low block to play for a draw so that when they get to DRC, at least they can be very physical with the Sundowns players, and then they win the game there in DRC.
Now, when they beat who was it that they beat? It was the Chiefs, right? Kaiser Chiefs?
No, Pirates.
Who did they beat? No, Lupopo. What team was it that they beat from South Africa in the last competition?
Orlando Pirates.
Pirates. Yeah, but they lost at Pirates, though, right? Yeah.
Yes, they lost 3-0 at Pirates.
Yeah, so we know that if they lost there on the road in South Africa, they don't do well. So that's a guarantee. But like you said, these guys need to try to score 3-4 goals just to avoid a mistake on the road, because these guys on the road would be very controversial. They'll be rough. They'll mistreat the team. What are your thoughts about that, Mr. TK?
Yeah, definitely. Bury the game. As you said, as Sohori said, there's going to be a very heavy low block. Hence, I said they're going to play likely a 3-2-5. Just send everybody forward. But the thing about Mamelodi Sundowns is that it has the capabilities to break to break a very tense low block.
To break the block.
When they have especially when they have the likes of a Shalulile. I feel like this game will need a Shalulile than a Ekhram Reyners, because there's not going to be space to run in behind. They need a strong number 9 in that in that number 9 position that's gonna get those goals, those headers, those crosses.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be. They have to bury the game here, and I'm seeing much more goals. I think maybe a 5-0 if Lupopo break, because once the Sundowns can get an early goal, it's gonna be a what do they call it in English? A rout, something like that.
A rout, yeah, a rout. They're gonna pick them off. And Sundowns is the type of team that's equipped to be able to break down the low block because they build up patiently, control the ball in the midfield, and they'll take their time once they get to the third half of the pitch. Once they're in attack close to the box, with the combination and everything, and using the wings, and they're also strong centrally. Unlike most South African teams, even though they may not have a super number 9, they're still centrally strong. They can score and attack from the center. What are your thoughts about that, Sigodi?
No, absolutely. If it was for me, they have a player that used to play in France there from Strasbourg called Lebo Mutiba. He's one of these big number 9 that can hold up the ball and then other players can bounce off him. Like they can pass themselves from him because he can hold the ball and then connect the players. So if he was fully fit, I think it was going to be the right person to play at that number 9 because obviously the Lupopo defenders are going to be very physical. They need somebody that can really hold up the ball and then try those.
And if the defenders get too aggressive, then Sundowns can sort of come at them directly, press them a little bit. If their defenders decide to try to make some aggressive moves on them, if they park the bus, they're also going to have to try to sit back because if their defenders come at the if they press, then Sundowns is going to hurt them big time, man. So that we have to look out for that also. What are your thoughts, TK?
Yeah, that press. If that Lupopo team gets physical, as you said, they're gonna need those players who are going to. Even if you have to be dirty a little bit, you're gonna win all those free kicks, and maybe you can try for a penalty here and there. As I said, this game is gonna be a game of dark arts. If you need to bite someone to just set the tone.
Yes. So before we head out, I'm gonna make my predictions. 3-0 for Sundowns. But that depends on whether they're able to break down that parking of the bus that we know Lupopo is going to do. But I'm still going to say 3-0. What's your predictions, TK?
TK, me, if they score the first goal in the first 10 minutes, they can win this game 5-0. So I'm expecting a 5-0.
5-0. Okay, what about you, Sigodi?
No, if Lupopo presses Sundowns, I see a 4-0 scoreline.
4-0 if they press them, yeah. And and I think they're going to become they're going to probably try to sit down and park the bus, but I have a feeling that with the way that they play aggressively, they're going to make that mistake of trying to press. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we want to ask you guys to share, subscribe, and watch this Africa's #1 channel for football. We're also covering the Nations Cup, which is coming up, and tomorrow we'll be talking about South Africa's Group B, where they have to clash with Egypt. All right, so let's move on to the